Hey, it's Andrew Hubbard here from andrewhubbard.co, and in this video you're going to learn how to get your Facebook ads approved. So I'm assuming if you found this video, you've probably already tried to run some Facebook ads and you may have run into problems where you've had them rejected. So what do you do from here? Well, the first thing you want to do is identify why your ads were rejected. So in the past, Facebook weren't very good at telling us why they reject our ads. In the past, we would simply get a message, it would say Facebook ad not approved, and then it would be up to us to just kind of figure it out. And that's a difficult process, right? Now it's much, much better. Facebook are starting to actually give us indications as to why it was disapproved. And they're also telling us which element or which part of our ad was rejected. So whether it was the headline or the body or the video or the image, they are actually starting to give us a direct indication as to what part of our ad is causing problems. So that's the first thing. Open up the ad, have a look at the notification that comes up, and it will tell you why your ad got disapproved. So whether it's because it had false or misleading claims, contained nudity, firearms, whatever the reason is, and it will tell you what to change. So it will say update headline, update copy, update your image, okay? So it will tell you exactly what you need to change. Now, once you've identified, okay, this is why my ad got rejected and this is what I need to fix, let's talk about exactly what to do next. So the most common reasons at the moment that we see for ads getting rejected are, one, calling out personal attributes. So saying things like, hey girl, hey man, blah, 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 okay, implying that they're a male or a female, calling out specific age ranges, demographics, anything that's to do with the viewer's personal attributes. If you mention that in the video, in the image, in the copy at all, flat out rejection, okay? So what you want to do is go through your ad. If you've been rejected and the reason is personal attributes, make sure you don't say anything at all that implies you know anything about their personal attributes. So some really common ones that we see, like I said, we had some ads that got rejected and they said, hey girl, and then went into the ad, right? Because we said, hey girl in the copy, we were implying that we knew they were a girl. And for that reason, Facebook rejected us for personal attributes. Even if we say things like, for entrepreneurs like you, or this is perfect for personal trainers just like you, or we're looking for health coaches just like you, or we're looking for singles in the area, so we know you'd love this. Okay, all of that stuff implies personal attributes, and if you have any trace of that in the ad, whether it's an image, video, or copy, it's going to get rejected. So if you've got that, you need to clean that out. Now, the next thing that we see that's really, really common is ads getting rejected for making unrealistic or false or misleading claims. Now, you may not be deliberately being unrealistic or false and misleading, but what we're seeing more and more of is that any instance where we're exaggerating or making really big, bold claims, Facebook are very sensitive to that and they will reject our ads for that. So promising anything, and this is your measure, if you're promising something or implying, okay, it doesn't have to even be promising, just implying a specific result in your ad, the way Facebook view that, and this is coming from Facebook, the way they view that and think about it is that if there's an implied result, everybody who sees that ad should be able to achieve that result after doing whatever it is your call to action is, okay? So if you're saying, you know, here's how you can get 10,000 email subscribers in under 4 weeks, that's an instant red flag, by the way. Any result in a given time frame, basically an instant red flag for Facebook. So if you've got, you know, learn how we make $10,000 per month doing X, instant rejection because you've got a monetary value, $10,000 per month, okay? Instant rejection. So you want to avoid that. And you want to go through with a fine-tooth comb, go through your ad and just make sure that you're not making any big, bold claims or any claims at all that aren't achievable to every single viewer. So sure, you might think, well, we do have case studies where people have grown their email list by 10,000 people in a month, but is that achievable to everybody who sees this ad? Probably not. So you're going to need to change that, okay? You're going to need to change the way that ad copy or image or video, wherever the promise is made, approaches the viewer, okay? So that's a really, really big one. The other one is MLM or employment opportunities. That's the third big reason we see for ads getting rejected. So if your ad is a business opportunity ad, it's very susceptible to this rejection reason. So what you want to do is go through and make sure that you're not promising things like, hey, work from home in your underpants. I mean, things like that. Work from home, work 3 hours a day. All of that kind of thing is an instant red flag for Facebook. So if you know, work online and travel the world, all that kind of thing, it's very difficult to get past Facebook. So if you're promoting anything that could look like an employment opportunity, how to start a business on Amazon in 3 weeks, for example, okay, that's going to get flagged by Facebook. So you want to avoid employment opportunities as well. If you've got anything in there that sounds like an employment opportunity, if you're MLM, straight up, don't bother trying to run ads. They reject MLM straight away. And if anything that sounds like an employment opportunity, it's going to get your ad rejected. So if you've been rejected for MLM or employment opportunity and you're not in an MLM, it could be because it sounds like your business opportunity is an employment opportunity, and that's why they'll reject you for that. Now, the other big thing or big reason that we see, and I'm just going to bunch these together, okay? Big reasons, I should say, that we see: swearing, okay? Any type of swearing, even words like crap, okay? Just avoid it. Guns, anything firearm related, even if you've got a picture in the background of a gun or some type of firearm, if you've got a shirt with a firearm on it, it's going to get rejected, okay? So avoid that kind of thing. Before and after shots, another quite common one, especially if you're in the health space. You can't have any before and after shots in your ads, okay? So if you've got a before and it shows an unhealthy person, and then an after shot shows a healthy person, you will get your ad rejected for that as well. Another really common and easy reason for your ads getting rejected is the display link must match the URL that's in the ad. So the display link is a field when you're setting up your ads. You can go in, enter a custom link that people see on the ad. So under the headline, it shows the display link or the display URL, but the domain now has to match the actual URL that people go to. So if I'm sending people to andrewhubbard.co, but I change my display link so it shows on the ad that I'm sending them to getmoretraffic.com, then Facebook's going to reject my ad because it's misleading. It says on the ad that they're going to getmoretraffic.com, but when they click, they go to andrewhubbard.co. It's got to match the same domain. Very quick and easy to fix. If you get rejected by that one, for that one, it's a really quick 30-second change and you'll be up and running. So that's the first thing I want you to do. Go through your ad, look at the rejection reason, understand what the problem is, whether it's a headline, copy, and Facebook doesn't always tell you. So if you're looking at your ad and the rejection and it doesn't tell you where it is, headline, copy, image, video, sometimes it just doesn't appear. So you're out of luck there. But they'll always give you a reason, like it's rejected because it's MLM or employment opportunity, it's rejected because it's swearing, it's rejected because it's calling out personal attributes. It will always give you at least that reason, so you know what to look for. So what I want you to do is go through your ad first, check the policy. I encourage you to go through the policy. I encourage you to go through Facebook Blueprint training on ad policy as well. It's a great training, doesn't take long to do, and it will help make sure you run into far fewer of these problems. Check it. If you're sure your ad is compliant, then I want you to do the next step, which is actually request a review. So click the button in the ad, request a review. I want you to select the buttons that are your basis for review, the ones that are relevant. It'll give you a few options, select the ones that are relevant. But then what I want you to do is actually type a response to Facebook support as well. Just 1 or 2 sentences, very politely explaining why you believe the rejection is a mistake, okay? Type that in, send off the review. The reason I encourage you to type something into that box is because we've noticed a higher percentage of ads getting approved if we do put something in there than if we just tick the boxes and click send, okay? So that's what I want you to do next. If you're sure your ad is compliant, send it off to review and just do one ad at a time. If you've got, let's say you've got the same ad and you're running it in 5 different ad sets, okay? Get one approved first, appeal one. That way, if you're appealing all 5 ads and sending them off and they all get rejected at once, you're just getting more and more rejections building up on the account. And that affects your overall account health, which can then lead to accounts getting shut down. So you want to minimize the number of ad rejections or disapprovals that you're getting on the account. And the way you can do that is if you have the same ad running 5 times and all of them get disapproved, appeal one first, see if you can get that approved. And then if it gets approved, appeal the others and get them all approved. Saves you getting lots and lots of rejections on the account. So what happens if they come back and reject the ad still? Well, the next step is to go to chat support and have a conversation with chat support and see if you can get that decision overturned. So the link is here for chat support. You can go to that link. I'll put it in the description for this video as well. So you can go over. Some people have chat support available, some don't. So go and check. If you don't see the chat support option on the page, it means you don't have it available, which means it's not an option for you. But if you do have chat support available, get in touch with them, have a conversation with them and see if you can get the ads approved. It's very quick and easy to do. And often we get ads approved through chat support that were rejected on our first appeal through the standard appeal process. But I encourage you to go through the standard appeal process first so you're not clogging up chat support and going to them every single time when you may not even need to. Finally, what happens if chat support still reject your ad? Well, in that case, it means your ad just isn't compliant. You're gonna have to make changes. What I encourage you to do is, instead of creating a new ad, go and update the existing ad, change it until it's compliant, okay? Make changes, be conservative, get it approved. Likewise, as I said before, if you've got a few ads running all of the same ad and they all get rejected, let's say you've got the same ad running on 5 different ad sets because you're testing that ad against 5 different audiences. Well, if they all get rejected and you've gone through this process, still can't get it approved, pick one of them, update it, make it compliant, get it approved. Okay, you'll have to change the ad, you'll have to update it, because at this point you've appealed it multiple times. It's definitely against policy. Make the changes, get it approved, then update all of your others that are the same and get them approved as well. The reason you want to go through and get these ads approved is because you don't want to leave rejected or disapproved ads sitting on the account. It does affect ad health. Facebook look at the overall quality of an ad account, and getting ads rejected decreases the overall quality of your account. And when it gets to a certain point, Facebook are going to manually review it and they will disable the account if that's what they decide is the necessary next step. So you want to minimize the number of disapproved ads on the account. That's why I say don't just leave that ad and create a new one and try to get it approved. Update the existing one. What happens if you can't get the existing one approved? Delete it, start again. But I encourage you to get that existing ad approved first before you go and create a new one. All right, so that's it. They're your steps to getting ads approved. The first step, identify what the reason is and where the problem is on the ad. Second step, go through and double check, triple check the ad to make sure it's compliant. If it's not, update it. If it is, go through the normal review process, appeal the rejection. If that gets rejected again, go through chat support if it's available to you. If that gets rejected again, update the ad, try and get it compliant. And if you still, no matter what you do, can get that ad compliant, delete the ad, don't leave the rejected ad on the account and start again. If you follow these steps, you'll get far fewer ad rejections. You'll improve your overall account health, and you should have a much easier time advertising on Facebook and getting your Facebook ads approved. Hope this video helps. If you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel, click the bell, make sure you get notifications, and I'll see you in the next video.